Overt display of happiness. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she often puts on a dramatic display of happiness. This is especially noticeable on social media, where every post seems designed to showcase her perfect life with the new person. When a female narcissist has a new supply, the new supply is showered with compliments, attention, gifts, and affection. So there'll be intense love bombing. This love bombing phase is intense and rapid, meant to hook the new person emotionally and ensure they become dependent on her validation. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she frequently seeks external validation by parading the new supply publicly, whether it's photos, check-ins, or exaggerated status updates. Her aim is to make everyone believe she has found someone better. Then there'll be comparison to the old supply. Though sometimes subtle, comparisons to the previous partner or old supply are common. This can be veiled or direct insults meant to elevate her status and diminish the old partner. When a female narcissist has a new supply, there'll be triangulation. She may use the new supply to provoke jealousy in the old one. This could involve directly or indirectly letting the old supply know she has moved on quickly and is happier than ever. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she'll be cold in her discard of the old supply. Once a new supply is secured, the previous one is often discarded cruelly or abruptly. She may block, ghost, or humiliate the old partner with little to no empathy. When a female narcissist has a new supply, there'll be increased grandiosity. With a new supply feeding her ego, her self-importance grows. She may begin to act even more superior, entitled or arrogant, believing she's won or is irresistible. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she will use false narratives to maintain her image. She will fabricate stories about how awful the old relationship was and how amazing the new one is. These lies serve to manipulate public perception. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she will excessively brag, whether it's about the new supply's status, appearance, or achievements. She'll frequently brag to show that she has upgraded in life and relationships. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she'll be dismissive in her attitude towards the past. She rewrites history to minimize or erase the role the previous partner had in her life, often claiming they were never important or meaningful. The new supply is put on a pedestal and idealized beyond reason. The female narcissist will claim that they are soulmates or that this relationship is like nothing she's ever experienced before. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she will mirror the new supply. To create a stronger bond, she mirrors the new supply's interests, hobbies, or values, even if she previously showed no interest in those things. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she will groom the new supply. She conditions the new person to ignore red flags by making them feel special and needed. This grooming sets the stage for future manipulation. When a female narcissist has a new supply, there'll be emotional manipulation. Once she feels secure, subtle emotional control begins. Guilt tripping, gaslighting, or using affection as a weapon to control behavior. When a female narcissist has a new supply, She becomes obsessive about curating the perfect image of her new relationship. Everything is curated for likes, admiration, or envy from others. There'll be sudden lifestyle changes. There might be a dramatic shift in lifestyle to reflect the preferences of the new supply or to exaggerate the supposed level up she has achieved. When a female narcissist has a new supply, she will fake vulnerability. She might feign vulnerability to gain sympathy or deeper emotional connection, often telling sob stories about past abuse to gain the new supply's loyalty. When a female narcissist has a new supply, there will be emotional roller coaster. Over time, the honeymoon fades and she may begin to alternate between idealization and devaluation, keeping the new supply on edge. She might encourage the new supply to distance themselves from friends and family, isolating them so that they are easier to control. Even while with a new partner, she may flirt with others or talk about exes to stir jealousy and maintain dominance in the relationship. She can appear to be compassionate or deeply loving at first, but this is often a mask to draw the new supply in. As the relationship progresses, the controlling tendencies emerge more strongly, dictating how the new partner should behave, dress, or interact with others. Once the excitement fades, she may grow bored with the new supply, especially if they no longer offer the emotional fuel she craves. She may create drama or fabricate problems to test how loyal the new supply is, pushing them to prove their devotion repeatedly. If the old partner tries to expose her behavior, she'll often launch a smear campaign to discredit them and appear as the victim. She may pretend to have grown or matured, claiming the new supply has made her a better person. This is part of her image management. If the new supply has money or resources, she may subtly or overtly begin to exploit them financially under the guise of love or shared goals. Once control is established, gaslighting increases. She may distort facts or blame the new partner for problems she creates. If things go wrong with the new partner, she may attempt to return to a previous one, especially if that person still has feelings for her. Ultimately, even the new supply will fail to satisfy her deep inner void. Once the novelty fades, the cycle may repeat with another victim. Number one, she becomes emotionally distant from her spouse. She may suddenly grow cold, disinterested, or even hostile towards her husband as her emotional energy shifts to the new supply. The female narcissist will gaslight her partner to justify her shifting behavior. She may accuse her spouse of being controlling, insecure, or imagining things. She reinvents herself. She may drastically change her appearance, hobbies, or personality to impress the new supply and mirror their preferences. She hides her phone or becomes secretive. Increased secrecy around devices and privacy is a hallmark sign, especially if the female narcissist is communicating with the new supply digitally. She criticizes her spouse more. To devalue her current partner, she might start picking fights, belittling them, or comparing them unfavorably to others. She triangulates. The female narcissist will subtly or overtly compare the new supply to her husband to make him feel inadequate or insecure. The female narcissist will spend more time away from home, whether it's under the guise of work or me time or new interests. She distances or she creates distance to nurture the new connection. She also becomes more vain or attention seeking. The female narcissist may become hyper-focused on her looks, social media presence, or attention from others, feeding off admiration. She'll also begin to love bomb the new supply. Just like at the beginning of her marriage, she may shower the new person with affection, gifts, and validation to hook them emotionally. She may accuse her husband of cheating, being unfaithful, or having emotional affairs, deflecting from her own actions. Now, this means she's projecting her behavior onto her spouse. She will rewrite history. She'll paint her marriage as abusive, joyless, or loveless, even if it wasn't, so that the new supply sees her as a victim. She keeps the new supply a secret at first. She'll hide the new relationship until she's sure it is stable enough to replace the old one. The female narcissist will act like a teenager in love. She may giggle at her phone, act giddy or distracted, and behave like she's in high school again, euphoric and self-absorbed. She will use her kids as cover. Outings with kids may actually be meetups with the new supply, and she might start manipulating the children's perception of their father. A female narcissist who is married and has a new supply, she will withdraw intimacy. Emotional and physical closeness with her spouse may be shut down, replaced with indifference or coldness. She may idealize the new supply while devaluing her husband. So she flips between idealization and devaluation. So she idealizes the new supply and devalues her husband, often switching rapidly based on her narcissistic needs. The female narcissist will also build a false narrative. She crafts a compelling but dishonest story to tell the new supply, positioning herself as neglected, misunderstood, or heroic. She becomes unpredictable. Her moods may swing wildly based on the new supply's attention levels, leading to chaos at home. She over-justifies her behavior. If confronted, she'll rationalize everything with twisted logic to excuse betrayal, lying, or neglect. A female narcissist will exploit friends and family. She might use friends to facilitate meetups with the new supply, or use family members to cover her absences. The female narcissist will blame her husband for everything. Every emotional or marital problem becomes his fault, setting the stage for emotional disengagement and eventual discard. The female narcissist will start comparing herself to other women. Out of insecurity or narcissistic competition, she'll obsessively monitor women she sees as threats, including spouses of other men. She disrespects boundaries. If her spouse asks for honesty or transparency, she may mock or ignore it, refusing to be accountable. She tests the new supply's loyalty. Early on in the relationship, she may create dramas or fake vulnerabilities to see how loyal or useful the new person is. She will stage emotional breakdowns. To gain sympathy or attention, the female narcissist may fake or exaggerate crises, especially if she feels the new supply's interest is waning. She may use social media as a weapon. The female narcissist might post cryptic quotes, selfies, or attention-seeking statuses to signal her availability or to punish her husband subtly. The female narcissist may begin financial manipulation. She may siphon money to prepare for a life with a new supply or hide financial behavior from her husband. She fantasizes about escaping her marriage. Mentally, she begins detaching, romanticizing life with a new supply and viewing her current life as a burden. The female narcissist will mention separation out of nowhere. Suddenly, She might claim she's unhappy and that she wants space, laying the groundwork for a breakup that she's already mentally planned. The female narcissist will discard her partner when the new supply is secure. Once she's sure the new supply is hooked and invested, she may abruptly abandon her husband, emotionally or physically. Now, one thing about narcissists, they are selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed, egocentric, egotistic individuals. They only care about themselves. They lack empathy. They are very arrogant and boastful. They use, then they discard. Their main aim is to manipulate you. They need constant attention, constant validation, constant admiration, recognition, acknowledgement from you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.